In today's video, I'm sharing with you some of our favorite math manipulatives that my elementary all the way through middle schooler loves and has used. Now I know some of you are already shopping for next year's curriculum and looking at all the resources and manipulatives that you may need to supplement for your upcoming middle schooler or elementary child. And I just have a handful that I picked out, and it's some of it you may already have, some of them you may not have heard of, and I would like to share those resources with you. First up, we have an abacus. This one is the Melissa and Doug abacus. This one is colorful. It helps seeing different sets of tints and adding or subtraction. This is what we use it for, like adding two differents to get a whole total, or we can subtract. This has been a personal favorite of mine for my first grader. Okay, next I have this bag, and what I have in here is little bears. And some little cubes. These are also good for my preschooler and my first graders. If she didn't want to use the abacus, sometimes she would grab this bag and grab the blocks or little cubes. Those came in handy a lot. Next, we have a simple 100s chart, and you may already have these. You can probably print one free online. I just wanted to share with you something that is really helpful to see moving forwards and backwards. You can tell we use this a lot. And also skip counting by 2s or 3s or 10s. We have it in a very used and a loved clear protector sheet. On the back, I have just a simple number line, 1 through 10 and then 1 through 20. Now, this paper and the back paper came from the Good and the Beautiful math boxes. I think it was one from like 5 years ago, because that's whenever I started homeschooling. 5 years ago, when they had those very old, big, heavy manipulative boxes. That's where these came from. Of course, you can find some free online, but these really was useful this year. To make things fun, don't skip past a chalkboard, a dry erase board. We have both of those already, but we also have a cool, fun, colorful one where you can draw on it and erase it by pressing that button. These little boards were also fun to like doing big problems and then erasing it, so we didn't have to have or waste paper. Next up, we have musical multiplication from the Good and the Beautiful. It has sets A, B, C, and D. And we have the songs they sing along. My middle schooler uses these. Next up, we have a fun multiplication and division game. It is called Pet Me. This is a very fun game whenever you're learning multiplication and division. You learn how to divide the pet's food whenever you land on the piece. It is very fun. We played this a lot in 3rd grade, 4th grade, whenever my son was using it, and I kept it because we will be coming back to it again with my other children. Always look for types of fun games that's centered around what you're learning or a specific topic. Next up, we have a Yodel player. Now, I'm just gonna show you on my screen right here what I will be using and what we will be purchasing. That's kind of going in my kids' Easter baskets. But this Yodel player, you put in a little card and it has songs or it talks about certain topics. Now, if you look on my screen, they have like counting 0 through 20, learning how to count, beginner addition, beginner subtraction, and I think seeing it from a different perspective or seeing it in a fun, cool way can also help your children learn. I saw they have a multiplication one as well. They also have cool preschool type of learning education. That is all what I have to show you today with our fun, cool, different math resources. So if you haven't bought your curriculum, if you're still looking for curriculum, if you're still looking to add on different info, fun, cool things, go ahead and check out some of these things you might want to add to your homeschool. Be on the lookout for our curriculum video, what my children loved. I'm gonna do a little interview with them and they'll tell you what they loved, what they didn't love. Bye guys.